Another Valentine's DIY that you can do using Dollar Tree items. So Dollar Tree has those wood pieces that you can use to make door hangers and different things, and they're in a heart shape. And then they have the beaded hearts too. I feel like with the beaded wreaths, you'll get more beads than you would if you just bought the pack. My intention was to just place this in between, make it real nice and easy, but the beaded heart is smaller than the piece. You can do that, and then you'll have like a little lip, and it'll be cute too. But I just wanted it to go directly around the edge, so I'm just going to open it up so I can get those beads off of there, and then I have some extra beads too that I have, but you can just get two wreaths and then use those extra beads for something else. But anyway, I'm going to take it, I'm just going to place those around the edge of the first heart, the wood heart there, and I'm just going to glue those. You can give these a little bit of spacing if you want, because when I got to the end, there was it couldn't fit two. It was just too tight to fit two in there. So I had to do one, so there was a space gap, or you can place these down and see how you want them to go before you start gluing them. But when you butt them up like that, I did have a little space gap at the end, but you really don't see it that much. All right, so I'm gonna add some little feet to this, so it's kind of like just a little riser. But this is like a big one. You can add like real little legs to it. You can do this in so many different ways. You can stack these, make it a little taller. You can leave the little leg pieces off if you want. But I'm just going to use the same beads, and I'm going to put two at the top where the holes are, and then one at the peak later. But I'm going to then glue these together. So I'm just going to put a thing of glue all the way around. You can also use wood glue for this too, so you'll have like a nice permanent feel. But I use like Gorilla Hot glue, and it works really well. Like I said, I did come on and add that last little leg there at the tip, and that is it. And then it looks like that. So to fill up those little holes there, you can use some spackle. They have that at Dollar Tree. I just used some hot glue, and before it dried, I just like pushed it in the hole, but not directly when you put it on, because it'll just sink in there. But once it starts to dry a little bit, just push it in the hole, and then I kind of like peeled off the extra. You can also sand that off if it comes around, so you don't have that too much texture there. All right, I was gonna paint the whole thing white, but if you've seen my other DIY, my daughter said you just did the other one white, so just do the top. And I was also showing that you couldn't put more beads around the top to make it like a little tray where you can hold things in and they wouldn't fall out. But I just did one coat of the Snow White chalk paint, and then I came in with these acrylic paint markers just to do some writing on here. So I just wanted to make sure that I was eyeballing it, but I wanted to make sure it was kind of straight. I realized after I was done that it's not completely centered, but that's okay. I was going to come back into and add little details like hearts or cherries or something like that, but that was my intention when I was going to paint the whole thing white. But I thought with the contrast of the wood and the white that it didn't need the hearts or the cherries. So I just did like a little trim just around on the edge, but you could do some distressing. And this is how it came out. And it is a good size tray too. And it only costs a couple of dollars because all of the items are from Dollar Tree.